calling the names of people you will bless, put my name. Make it personal. And then the other day I was telling somebody, I said, I saw you in a vision. What God will do for you after synod. You see, but I saw you do two things. I saw you participate very well in the preparation, and I saw you in evangelism and the mobilization, in publicity. Find out what you will do now. What you will do now to take a big result in what is coming. Something you have not done before that will make God to do for you. Something God have never done for you before. Maybe you have not been wonderful about using your platform or your page to do announcements. Start it now for the first time. Maybe you have not bought sandals before to walk up and down to share handbills. You use like 3 hours evening and go everywhere, and something you have not done before. When you do something you have not done before for God, God will do for you something He has not done before for you. Even me, I keep on telling God, today we have to pay for another 4 buses to make it 10. So we concluded 10 now, so that we can cover every area of Lagos. It's not that we don't have anything to do with money. It's because I am looking for favor. I said I'm looking for favor, and I am still looking for something to do for God. And we continue from tomorrow. It is only a madman that do something, that keep on doing something he has been doing, and want God to do something different from what God has been doing. No. If you want God to do something different for you, then do something different for God. You have to start it. Then God will respond. And one person who is hearing me, may the God of life and immortality not allow you to just be a hearer. Because the idea that changes the life of a man enters into a man's heart one day. The idea. It is one day that someone takes a royal decision. One day. You say, Lord, this thing Shepherd is saying, it's me. I'm going to do something. And then you start. You say, Lord, I am going to mobilize at least 5 people to this place. Help me to find out what I will do, even if it means to sell my shoe and pay their transport. Excuse me. Great decisions don't reduce men. You see great decisions? No. If a man is prosperous, if he tells you why he is, he has honored you. Because even if he didn't tell you, he can still go up. I don't know what I'm saying anything. Am I saying something? Am I saying something? Kennedy, what am I sharing on? Now, listen. When you set aside a time for God, God will set out a time for you. And nobody, just like we're in this hall, nobody denies an awesome contact. Do you know when I started retreating for this program? Sometimes I would stay inside for like about 2 days. I can't remember doing it that way since I came to Ajah, since 8 years. I've never done it this way. I would go and be kneeling down. It was when I was kneeling that the Lord told me that the program is an impartation program. That is, it is a program we lay hand. We pour oil from first day. We lay hand. We release power. We say, this is it. This is it. This is it. The hunger to pray will land on somebody, and the person will speak in tongue and collapse on the chair. And then when you get up from there, he will hap 36 hours. If you want God to tell you his secrets, 2 ways: retreat and receive impartation. Let me explain something to you. You know the way we are here now. After this meeting, your life will progress. I say your life is already progressing. I say your life. Tell me one woman that made a contact with a great man that was forgotten. Tell me one you know. Tell me one you know. Tell me one you know that received impartation. Now, how can you forget Elisha? After he has served Elijah, it's not possible. How can you forget Joshua after he has served Moses? How can you forget Apostle Paul, Peter? How can you forget those women that stay close to the Messiah? How? It's not possible. When you're close to a man, when the man rises, you too will rise. Did you hear what I said? I said when you're close to a man, when the man rises, the rising does not leave you behind. It doesn't. There are so many men that can impart to you, but don't look for two fathers. Somebody said that this man of God used to be my father in the Lord. Now I've got another father in the Lord. Say you're a criminal. You're just a criminal. You are not born. If you are born, you can't be born 2 times. A spiritual father cannot give back to you. Now you change it to another spiritual father. Somebody, you can, the Bible says you can have 10,000 teachers. Several men can teach you one thing or the other, but if it's bad, there's only one daddy. There's only one foundation. You don't declare destiny from 2 foundations. You declare destiny from a foundation. Now hear me. Don't choose your father. That is a foundation. Don't choose him. You can't choose him. And hear me. Don't deny him something you should do for him in responsibility. Because daddy is irreplaceable. You can't say you don't want your daddy anymore. I have changed daddy. Which changed daddy? Daddy cannot be changed. Church, is he a great Sharon? Huh? Is he a great Sharon? Now that time of synod is a time of retreat. You come to church, you hang around. Those of us who are far, by the time we open portals on Sunday, you pay and get a room. And then you hang around a room. And then you come out in the midnight. And then you pray. And then you go back to your room. And then you can say, Pastor, I want you to be part of prayer when you come to this. I brought you this suit. I brought you this shoe. I want you to pray with me. So in the midnight, that pastor comes around, you pray together. You keep on talking in tongues like 2-3 hours, 4. And then somebody who is hotter than you will impart to you. Another lady. You say, when you come into this, I want us to stay in one room together. And then you know that lady knows how to pray. And then she imparts you. And then you said, from Friday morning to Sunday evening, that oil will not enter into my mouth. And I'm always going to hang around. If God will never do something new for men, except men do something new for themselves. Do you write that in your paper? There's something I called here. There's something I called here the light of the word of God in the anointed one. The light of the world. The light of the world. That is, the light of the world is the anointed one. Kelama kam genye ya etitama kanjiribia
Mountains come down, lift up your